Okay, dear students, I am back now. Muhammad Qasim here for you. IGCSE English as first language, and we are trying to solve May June 2024 paper variant 1. So, section B is has a composition task. You are given four questions to choose from. Two of them are descriptive writing task and two narrative writing task. If you want to choose narrative writing task, you should watch a lot of our other videos, short videos that give you a detailed input and complete understanding about narrative writing, because right now I have chosen to solve this question number 3, descriptive writing. Describe a scene rising over a special place. Keep it in your mind whether you are going to do descriptive writing or the narrative writing. Students just randomly start writing. That's why they fail to produce a wonderful response. You have to be very careful. You have to write 350 to 450 words on the topic. But whether you are going to do descriptive writing or narrative writing, always remember writing is not an action, writing is a process. You first need to plan everything. So let me show you here how I have create a draft for you. First thing you need to do is the brainstorming. So when we choose describe the sun rising over a special place, in the beginning it seems difficult writing 350 to 450 words just about sun rising. That is such a short thing to see and observe and to talk about. But you need to decide the place, what type of place you will take, because the question says a special place. So what type of place you want to take, what type of time it would be. So do some brainstorming. Make a full plan. How will you begin? How will you end it up? How many paragraphs would be there? What are the features of the things you are going to describe? If you want to learn about the general understanding of the descriptive writing and the narrative writing, watch our other a lot of videos on both of these types of writing, where you can learn the different features of descriptive and narrative writing and how to describe something, what features you need to add, what type of language choices you should make. Right now, for this task, when you think more a lot, you can make a rough plan like this before starting your actual writing. So, what would be the scene, the introduction, the scene, the time of the day, early dawn, just before sunrise, atmosphere cool, tranquil, slightly misty. Location is a hilltop overlooking a valley, a village can be there. Senses to include the sight, like colors of the sky, the sound, like birds, rustling of leaves, and smell, like morning dew and distant fires, the fragrance or smell of smoke. Then sun rising. The main focus of this descriptive essay or descriptive writing will be the sun rising itself. So in sun rising, the first light first breaking the horizon, the hues of pink, amber, and gold. Then gradual transition from darkness to light. You can discuss this point in your descriptive writing. The shadows retreating, colors deepening. Then reflection on a river. You can think of a river nearby, and when sun rises, it brings a certain shade of color on the surface of the river water. So, liquid gold effect and impact on the landscape. What impact it would have on the landscape around the trees, the fields, the rooftops illuminated, and everything. So, you can think about all the possible things in a realistic way. What scenes could be there, what things can be there around in landscape and river. Effects of sunrise on surrounding. You can focus on these features like fields swaying in the breeze and village below waking up, mist lifting, soft sounds of movement, people are just waking up, the temple glowing in sunlight, the bell sham sacred aura, scent of fresh flowers and morning fires at that time enhances sensory details. The final development that you can bring is the word awakens. All the people get up, people emerging, doors creaking open, morning routines beginning, children stepping outside, they might be going somewhere, playful laughter in the background. The harmony of the morning sounds, the birds, the bells, the human activity, you can blend and connect all these ideas. Then finally, the sun fully risen. So what the student mistake they do, they just begin with the how the sun just the rise of the sun and things. No, you have to bring in this point after discussing all these details in the background and all the scenes around. Then comes the conclusion. The symbolism of sunrise, you can talk about that way in terms of symbolism. It's a symbol of hope, a renewal, a fresh start. Then you can give the final impression, a reflection about all this. The world bathed in golden light, vibrant and full of life, and all these points. You can also bring other points like this. You can make a list. You can bring all the points under certain headings in your mind. You can create this rough plan or sketch, because on exam day you will have one complete hour for this descriptive writing. Just spend 10 minutes in planning and spend rest of the time for writing. You will write a wonderful thing. Planning matters a lot. Then you can think of what points you are going to discuss in which paragraph of the descriptive essay. Let's now read this. The first whisper of dawn painted the horizon with delicate strokes of pink and amber, gently dissolving the lingering shadows of the night. A cool breeze swept across the land, carrying the scent of damp earth and fresh dew as the world stirred from its slumber. Perched, stop, perched atop a secluded hill, overlooking an endless expanse of golden fields, I watched, I watched as the first silver of sunlight pierced the darkness, setting the sky ablaze with color. The tranquil silence of the morning was broken only by the distant chirping of birds, their melodies harmonizing with the soft rustling of leaves. You can see each thing has been knitted well into other. Their melodies, the melodies of chirping birds, harmonizing with the soft rustling of leaves. Below me, the sleepy village remained wrapped in a thin veil of mist, its rooftops barely visible through the silver haze. A winding river, like a ribbon of liquid gold, reflected the fiery hues of the sky, shimmering with an ethereal glow as it meandered through the valley. As the sun continued its ascent, its warm golden light spilled over the land, breathing life into everything it touched. The rolling fields of wheat swayed rhythmically in the breeze, their golden heads bowing as if in reverence to the new day. When I am recording this video, I just have all this scene of wheat, how they sway and how they become golden when they are ripened. The towering trees, their leaves tinged with a gentle copper sheen, stretched their limbs toward the sky, basking in the sun's gentle embrace, and the scent of blooming jasmine and the faint aroma of morning fires wafted through the air. Now the smell of jasmine flowers and the aroma of morning fires that have been made a blend, mingling with the crisp freshness of dawn. The distant temple, perched on the edge of the village, stood bathed in golden light, its ancient walls radiating a quiet majesty. From within, the soft chime of bells resonated, a soothing echo. Now here they appealed to our auditory imagery that blended seamlessly with the serenity of the morning. The world once wrapped in a cocoon of darkness now pulsed with warmth and vibrancy. The sleepy village awakened as the first tendrils of sunlight kissed its narrow streets. Doors creaked open, and soft murmurs of life filled the air. The clatter of pots, the rhythmic sweeping of co- courtyards, the laughter of children taking their first steps outside, with the sun now fully risen. Now this is you can make this type of conclusion paragraph to sum up, to finally bring the things at their peak. With the sun's now fully risen, the special place before me transformed into a masterpiece of light and life. The golden glow of morning stretched far and wide, a silent promise of new beginnings, whispered in the language of dawn. So this was all about. If you want to learn more about descriptive and narrative writing, you have to choose one for 40 marks question out of four options. Just plan your writing draft well. That is the main essence of how well you can write. If you don't have planning, if you don't have all these points and you randomly just start writing, you know that, just trust me, you wouldn't be able to write a wonderful piece of writing text. So thanks for watching. Stay blessed, stay connected for our next videos to watch about the other things. You can also join our online classes to study, to enjoy your study at home in our online classes, to have a very creative and deep study experience. Thanks for watching. Take care.